what are the consequences for healthcare software that is non-HIPAA? So for this normally happens, right? As a startup, we start the journey, and someone even the freelancer is working on them, and they don't care, like they even don't know about, don't have any idea about the HIPAA as well. So how exactly, of course, they can review it through third party or the HIPAA audit, or any technical solution architect can review that. But even the AWS has the service. But what are the problems they can face? So do you know any such incidents, or what are the?
Yes, Praveen. As I was telling you earlier, actually, that I had seen a couple of healthcare projects. They spent almost 8 to 9 months in project development. They did not follow, even they were not aware about the compliance. Even the customer team also was not aware about the compliance. They were focusing more on the functional requirements and the architecture, and they started implementing. And when they went for a security audit at the central organization level, then the team found that these people were not following the HIPAA compliance, and the PHA data is being logged without having proper mask information, all that. And they started actually, they stopped completely the production rollout of the project actually. And almost they spent 8 to 9 months. And just to re-implement the HIPAA compliance again, they spent again 6 to 7 months additional in order to move that to production. Wow. So I have seen this earlier. That's couple of healthcare projects.
Oh, that's a huge time. But considering because there are a lot of penalties, right? Because the big penalties when you're not following, right? When audit happens, then you have to face those kind of things. But again, it's always good to be proactive on that side of things. I've heard, right? So there are, what I remember, when it comes to the HIPAA compliance, right? And if you're not following the compliance, then there are different tiers, penalty tiers. The one has to go through, right? So let's say based on again level of problem or audit, how audit results come. Based on that, you will get a penalty. For example, the lack of knowledge is one of the tier, and then if you're doing it's kind of a willful neglect, then it is kind of a different tier and different penalty you have to do. And then again, if there is a willful neglect and then you can fix it in 30 days, then they will consider that. But if again, it goes beyond 30 days, then there is different penalty tier. And also there are some criminal penalties as well, which is at a big scale. So definitely, this is very important factor when it comes to the healthcare. And one of the questions related to that only, is we as a Mindbowser, whether we do a audit or not, right? So basically, we can check the infrastructure. Of course, it will take time because there are a lot of aspects, not only database. What Kiran was telling just now was logging, right? We don't know what logs have been saved and where those are saved, who has access to it. So it will take a lot of time to understand the access controls, the PHI data, how it is logged, who has access, how the network look like, and then whether it's encrypted or not, what data is stored and where. Even there are some services which AWS offers which is not HIPAA compliant. If you guys are using it, then how to move out of it, right? So there are a lot of aspects come. So we can do it, but then it will definitely it will going to take some time. So Kiran, any final thoughts on that? If someone needs to do the audit, right, what are the areas they should look after?
Yeah. So mainly at the code level, or the infrastructure level, at the request response level, at the data level. So all these has to